Hey everyone, Richard here, and I got quite the comic haul, so let's just get into this. Alright, so like I said, got a comic haul here. I think it was my previous haul. I had mentioned a booth was having a comic sale, and honestly, it's probably been close to a month since then. I went back, and the booth said 50% off all comics in it. I was like, oh, that's cool, but one of the workers had said, oh, this is the last day for that, so maybe you should do some digging. And I decided, what the hell, why not? And I went a little bit crazy, but I got all these except for the last book from that sale. So all of these except for one book are from a 50-cent sale. And there's a lot of variety here. I kind of was just doing it to do it. I think I spent like after tax $25 for everything. So yeah, let's just get into it. Start showing some books. I haven't even looked at most of these. I did rebag a couple of them, but yeah, let's just get into it. There's all sorts of ages here, modern all the way back into. I think there is a golden age in here, but yeah. First book, Superman 306, Bronze Age book, just because of the Bizarro cover. I'll probably look through it anyway, but again, 50 cents. It didn't take much convincing for me to pick up something. Superman's Girlfriend Lois Lane number 136. Nice Wonder Woman cover there. Action Comics number 328. Silver Age Superman. World's Finest number 115. This is a 10 cents cover. I don't remember the date on this one. But 115 is probably early 60s, I'm guessing. Cool. I picked this one up just because it's number one I've never read before, and at 50 cents, I'll pay 50 cents to flip through it. Alien Legion number one. There were a few New 52 books there. I've read most of New 52, but most of it I did either digitally or through trades back in the day. So pick up a few issues I didn't have. Here's Supergirl number one. This is the second print variant. That'll be a keeper for me for sure. Supergirl number two. And Supergirl number three. Go into that Supergirl collection. And then I have some Batgirl here. We got Batgirl number one. This is the third printing variant. All Adam Hughes covers, which is mainly why I picked them up. Batgirl number two. Very affordable Adam Hughes artwork. Number three. Number four. There was no number five. I don't even know if number five is an Adam Hughes cover. I assume it is, but here's number six. So that's all of those. I picked this one up just purely because it like intrigued me. It's like a premium format book, so we're a little bit thicker. But the Legion of Night. Again, I know nothing about this book. It was a newsstand copy. I figured for 50 cents, it's worth grabbing and taking a look at. Alpha Flight number 17. This is an early Big Hero 6 appearance. I think for a while there was a debate whether or not it was the first appearance, but I don't think it is. I think it's just an early appearance. The Sumerian Queen of the Black Coast number 2. This is the Death of Balit cover. I am a big fan of Balit. I collect anything related to her. And obviously this is an homage cover too, so. These next two I picked up just purely because they were second printing variants. So you got X-Men number 2, second printing variant with Blade there on the cover. It's a pretty cool one. Number 4, second printing. It's pretty cool. You don't really see sort of the landscape covers very often. And then Uncanny X-Force number 1, second printing variant. Yeah, as you see, I was just picking up anything that looked interesting, because at that price and it being the last day of the sale, why not? Moon Knight number 1, the Bendis run, I believe. Yeah, Bendis run. Number 2. I don't think the Bendis run is terribly great, but these are all Malieve covers and they look really nice. Here's number 3. I picked up this 68 number 1, second printing. Jay Photos, who worked on this, is at the convention here this coming weekend, so I might just have him sign it for the heck of it. That's basically the only reason I picked it up. Carnage, second printing variant number 1. These are a little sought after. Here's number 2, second printing variant. Number 4 and number 5. Phoenix, The Untold Story, number 1. I haven't flipped through this yet, but it's apparently got some of like the uncensored behind the scenes stuff from the original Phoenix saga. So I figured I'd get that just to look at it, check it out. This book was purely just because I thought it was such a like typical 90s cover. X Factor number 127 is a newsstand, but got Mystique there on the cover and like the worst JPEG photo American flag you can get in the background. Like it's all pixelated and not crisp at all, but it's like what you expect from that era of comics. I think it just kind of made me laugh. Warrior Nun Ariella Rituals number 3. I do collect some of these earlier Warrior Nun Ariella issues when I see them. Terminator number 1 from the Dark Horse run. Terminator number 1 from Now Comics. This is the Special Collector's Edition. Spider-Girl 0 reprints first appearance of Mayday Parker. This one's kind of a random issue, but I picked it up for a reason. Mighty Thor number 401. This one is a Mark Jewelers insert book. I just happened to notice that as I was flipping through the top of them, I saw the color of the insert from the top of the bag. So yeah, got that for 50 cents. Rye 0, first appearance of Bloodshot. Grabbed this one just because it was fun. Coneheads number 1 from the Marvel run. These are pretty cool. Invaders number 6. I think it's either the first or second appearance of the Liberty Legion. Can't remember which it is. 2 copies of this, which was pretty fun. Invaders number 7. This is the first appearance of Union Jack, first appearance of Baron Blood, first appearance of the character becomes Spitfire. Kind of an underrated book, honestly. For 50 cents, I figured I'd grab both of them. Invaders number 8, the cover appearance of Union Jack. I think he joins the Invaders in this also. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure he does. Number 12, this is the first appearance of Spitfire. The character became her was in those previous issues. Gen 13, number 63. Picked up purely because it's an Adam Warren cover. Warren stuff can be pretty collectible, and I like it. It's kind of like a snapshot of the anime style hitting the States, in comics anyway. Gen 13 bootleg number 10. This is a newsstand and a pretty sought after cover art for fairly obvious reasons, I think. Kind of a pricey book, honestly. Deathmate Black, first appearance of Gen 13. Not an expensive book or anything, but a fun first appearance. I have a few of these. Shout out to Rick, he got one signed for me at one point. I was really excited to see these. These aren't super pricey books by any means, but they're books or first appearances that I've looked for quite a long time. I never see them. Again, not really worth a whole lot, but for whatever reason, they're always picked out. Firestorm, Fury of Firestorm, number 23. First appearance of Felicity Smoke. Probably know her from the Arrow series. That character is very different from this series, even though it's the same person. I actually really just like this cover so much. It feels very Copper Age. think it's technically the start of the Copper Age when this came out. But I don't know. This is like quintessential Copper Age book and art to me. And then number 24, the first appearance of Blue Devil. Again, not big books or anything, but books I've always been looking for and just never happened across. Two more from the 50-cent sale. Xena, Warrior Princess, number 1. Nice photo cover there. Big fan of Lucy Lawless back in the day. I watched, I think, every episode of this as it aired. So yeah. And then the last one from the 50-cent sale, Witchblade, number 1. Another first appearance. It's in pretty decent shape. It could stand for a press because it has kind of the indent from other books sitting on it. But otherwise, it's not bad at all. And then the last book wasn't from that sale. This is something I picked up on eBay, just randomly when I was looking at auctions ending soon. Ranger Comics number 65 with Fire Hair. This is the last issue of Fire Hair stories. Just an interesting book. Definitely not a thing we would see nowadays. Also, I find it interesting that you see Navajo spelled this way on here. You don't really see that anymore. It's usually spelled with a J nowadays. So yeah, just a pretty cool book. Again, last appearance of the Fire Hair stories. It changes to, I believe, war stories after this. So yeah, just a fun Golden Age book. Bondage cover. We got that for relatively cheap. I think it was like $12 plus shipping or something like that. But yeah, that is my whole haul. Whole bunch of stuff that now I gotta take the time to put away. Hopefully you enjoyed that. A lot of stuff I want to flip through in there, read. Yeah, that's everything. Take care, everyone.